Good morning, Blood Bowl fans. It's week 4 of the YouTuber League. I'm against the Halflings and I'm kind of mixed about it. I'm feeling confident. Let's say that first. Unless I get severely unlucky, which in Blood Bowl can always happen, I think I can win this one. And there are multiple factors that go into this. Let's bring up the board. First off, the problems. He has 3 treemen. And those worry me a little bit, because next week I have to go up against Lizardmen. And I prefer not losing people to a mighty treeman punch in the face. Treemen hit hard, especially the third one, which is their star player inducement piece, which they get, who's called Deep-Root Strong Branch. And he is strong. He has like a strength of 7, he has block. He is scary. Fritz pretty much has to take care of him, but he can't do it without backup. So I could, if I'm unlucky, lose my Beast of Nurgle in this match just to the treeman. So that's kind of intimidating. Also, they have armor value 10, so it's not very likely that I get them off the pitch. I will speak a little bit about what kind of eases this in my favor a little bit, but in general, I'm a bit worried about the treeman. Then there is the Halfling Master Chef. The Halfling Master Chef basically means that they get to steal rerolls from me, a random amount, at the beginning of each half. So twice he has the chance to steal up to all of my rerolls. Now, if he gets unlucky, he doesn't steal any of them, but here's the thing, I very much expect him to steal at least one, which puts me at limited rerolls, severely limited rerolls. I might have to play a half without any rerolls. Basically, I just started. It's the camp for when it's not gameplay yet. Hi, Abnormal Spread. How are you? Or Amelia, whichever of you happen to be there. But good day to both of you. So yeah, the Master Chef is a problem because I have to play more cautiously with less rerolls available to me. Now, the only thing that makes the Halflings themselves a problem is the combination of dodge and stunty, which basically means that he can run past my players fairly easily. So stunty is kind of it can hurt him, because stunty also is, if I get to knock them down, he gets hurt easier. Plus they have armor 6, so it's very easy to hurt them once I knock them down, but in order to knock them down I have to roll a 6 basically. A 5 is only a push. I can use a both down on my block pieces, but I need the block pieces to keep the trees at bay. Enjoy your pizza. What kind? What are the toppings? I want to know everything about this pizza. Now, that already covers the major problems that I have. The Master Chef, I feel like, is the big one. The trees are more of a worry than anything else, but I can't ignore them, especially Deep-Root. So, the advantages, however, look quite sizable. First one is Disturbing Presence. Now, I noticed that the Halfling coach throws his Halflings around a lot, so the treeman can throw the Halflings, which counts as a pass. Disturbing Presence gives him it makes it harder for him to use a pass. And the good thing is that it even works when my player is knocked down. The Disturbing Presence still takes effect. Which means that even if his treemen manage to knock my guys down, they still can't easily throw. And that's gonna disrupt his playstyle a little bit. It can force him to play more of a running game, which could be interesting. I can easily, I think, counter it if I just keep my Pestigors back when he has the ball, so that they can blitz whoever carries it. But that's still a bit risky, especially since I don't have a lot of rerolls available to me this game. The second point is I have a lot of block. Well, a lot of block. I have two Nurgle warriors who have block. And I will put both of them against one tree each, which means that I can knock those trees down with them both down as well. His trees are not leveled up yet, so that should work. It doesn't work against Deeproot, which is why Deeproot is the big problem. Quick on Twitter, but we only got a medias left. Rustica salami mix. Rustica salami. I just ate, but I can always go for pizza. I already mentioned the next point kind of, but the halflings have really low armor and also not a lot of strength. If I get past the trees, then I'm pretty much guaranteed to score unless I get unlucky. So I'm gonna play it safe from there. The trees are not quick at all, as you expect a tree to be, right? So if I get past the trees with my ball carrier, I just need to protect them alright, because the halflings are really weak. Plus, at that point, I can just knock on them a little bit. And probably get a lot of them off the pitch. Take root is a maybe. So the trees have a ruling where they can root in place and then not run unless they get knocked down. If one of his players roots, I will just run away from him. Basically. I can also start the running away part once I knock them down, because they take at least a turn to stand up before they can do anything, unless he burns through his rerolls quick. So that's a factor that can come into play, but if it doesn't roll any once, it doesn't. It's the same for my foul appearance though. It might save me a punch from a tree man once or twice during this game. It might not do anything at all. In the last game against the Chaos Dwarfs, it was a big factor, but that's because I rolled luckily. I might not do this time, so we'll see. I didn't write it down this time. And then the last part is that he had a phenomenally bad start to the season, right? He doesn't have any leveled up players. He also is missing 3 halflings. Now this still means that he gets enough inducements to get everything that he needs and also some journeymen. But it also means that he doesn't have any leveled up players yet. He doesn't have any skills on his treemen, which would make them even more scary. The other halfling team, the Lethal Leaves, actually got a really strong treeman, who one of them actually has a movement speed up, which means that he can stand up and move about without going for it at least one space. So that's pretty handy for him to have. I'm kind of scared of facing the Lethal Leaves, because one of their treemen, Oak and Dagger, is almost as good at this point as Deeproot is. So he will force me to put my players at risk to block the treeman. And that's a scary prospect. In this game, this is by far the least, or the less threatening halfling coach. And again, as long as I'm not severely unlucky, I think I have a good chance. At least I counter their main strategy of throwing guys around, right? So I feel like that counts for something. Thinking of if there anything else left to say. Basically, I will keep my Nurgle warriors with block on the trees at first. See if I can knock down deep branch or strong branch. Might just leave him alone, to be honest. Kind of fearing that I could lose some Rodders in this game. Now the Rodders, aside from Hi, I'm also here the second, are fairly replaceable. But at the same time, I kind of want to spend the money on another reroll and not on replacing a bunch of rotters. So I'm not sure if I should use them aggressively or not. The upside, however, is that if I get to remove most of his halflings off the field, the trees are all I'm left to worry about, and provided that I still keep my block pieces on the field, which, you know, you have to remember, the Nurgle warriors have armor value 9, which is pretty good, and they also have regeneration. So I have some buffer in before I lose them, even if he gets lucky enough to knock them down. He needs a 5 or 6 for the 2 with block anyway. So that's the long and short of it. I think I stand a good chance to at least score. If I'm lucky, I can level up muscle time today, which would be a big help against the Lizardman next week. But at the same time, if I get unlucky, I might lose a player today to one of the trees. Now, I do have foul appearance that might just block a strike outright. I also have regeneration, which might prevent too bad of a blow to me. So there are some safety. There is some safety there. I'm still kind of nervous, actually. Not gonna mince words, even though the matchup kind of favors me on paper. There's always that possibility of just losing a player to one of the strong players, and the 3-men are a problem. Even if running away from them, knocking them down, and then just moving on. It might be the viable thing to do. It's still not without risk, especially if he steals a lot of rerolls from me. I only have 2 to begin with. Okay, I'm gonna go into the voice chat and wait for him. I'm fairly confident that he will honor the time that we set this time. And then I will switch over to the game. That should be good. Just checking on the other one. Again, during the game itself, I will not have any face cam. I don't think a lot of value is lost. But what I'm having on screen right now is his team, the Itty committee, and he has 3 rerolls to start out. He's gonna get the Halfling Master Chef, which just means that he can get up to 5 rerolls just to steal from me. And if he does, then I will be at 0 unless a kickoff event gives me another one. Oh. And here we see that 2 of his halflings are missing this game, Mass and Formal. Yeah, the 3-men that I talked about. The Mighty Blow is the part that scares me about them. Like, the stand firm, alright, I would wish them to be at the same place anyway. Thick Skull plus armor value 10 means there's literally no chance that I'm getting them off. Unless I get, like, stupidly lucky. Let's just say it like that. The Mighty Blow is the part that scares me. It just means that if they punch, they can injure me more. And if they punch a rotter especially, that rotter is likely to be gone. And that's the part that I need the rotters for the support. But if I don't get to punch first, I would prefer them to stand back a little bit. And I'm not sure what order to go for. I will see whether I get to punch first or get the ball. I have to defend the ball, sorry. Yeah, but as you can see, no one here is leveled up. The halflings are mostly not even close to leveling up. Both of the treatments are at 5. That's pretty nice. Having background noise, I'm thinking that might be my opponent.
Hello.
Hi. I just had a look at your team there. In case you're speaking now, I don't hear you anymore.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me well?
I can hear you very well.
All right. Let me turn your volume up.
Okay. How are you today, good sir?
I'm doing super. I'm still opening everything up.
I hope your day is better than the state of your team right now.
Oh, yeah. It's rough. Yeah. Nuffle has completely abandoned me on my past games.
I've seen the last one just as kind of preparation, and I noticed that you throw your halflings a lot. Which might be
Well,
standard practice. I actually never really coached the halflings in the serious setting.
uh-huh.
But
Yeah, that was a yeah, more of a knee-jerk reaction because I wanted to do something, and I felt like nothing was happening.
I mean, plenty was happening. It was just
Just bad for me.
it wasn't really good for you, no. No, the 2 tree men at 5 apiece SPP. That's a bit rough. I feel
Well,
like.
yeah, and that's because I've already lost a treatment. It was killed in my first game. I tell you,
And still you have 2 at 5. I feel
Yeah.
like one of them had to be leveled up by now, surely.
You would think that.
I would
but,
think a lot of things if the day is long enough.
Yeah, so I'm hoping. I'm not hoping for a win. Just hoping for a fun game.
I'm always hoping for a fun game.
But
Hey,
when,
Cinnamon Walking is in my chat. Yeah, I haven't seen you around for ages, Cinnamon. At least in my chat.
yeah, when Nuffle takes away, everything, then
I'm putting a lot of importance in this match on the Mighty Man Flu and Aiden.
uh-huh.
Mainly because they have block. And that's gonna
Yeah.
be, I think, my best chance against the Tree Man, who I suspect to be the big problem here.
Yeah, I always tell people to ignore them, but I should not give advice.
I'm always giving advice to my opponents, especially since I apparently got a start against rookies. Like a lot of rookies this season. So I just found it fair to give them advice. But Johnny was just dodging stupid dodges anyway. Granted, sometimes I said do it for the viewers, but I did tell him beforehand that it was a stupid idea.
So where are you located?
Germany.
Germany. Ah, spreche mich Deutsch. Got it.
Yeah.
And that's about it. All I know. I dated a German foreign exchange student in high school, but that was 30 some years ago. So
I can also not imagine that going well, right? Exchange students are always combined with a sorrowful goodbye once their exchange is over.
Yeah. Oh, come on. I have no idea why.
Now, granted, I feel like inducement-wise, you would have a good situation against me just because my team is already pretty bloated with points.
And I started small anyway.
Right.
Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay.
Always do it for the viewers. Well, we'll see. Maybe Death to Red can make something happen today. You're gonna... I think my names are pretty great.
Yes.
I don't know how the rotter that I apparently cared the least about is the most important rotter of them all. But hi, I'm also here the second, got MVP twice, so what can I say?
Okay. I have opened up and I am online.
Wonderful. How many matches are we waiting on for this week?
4, I think.
Fighting Clowns still need to play. Against the Dwarves from Mass. The Camry still need to play. The Norse still need to play. We still need to play, obviously. And the Chaos Dwarfs as well.
Oh, it's 6. Yeah.
Always listed, only listed one opponent for each of the matches, but I basically only listed the one I'm interested in. Start the match whenever you feel like it.
Oh, I was waiting for you.
Oh.
It's okay. Okay, where's my itty bitty titty committee? There it is.
That's a great team name, by the way. I had a good laugh about that. So yeah, I'm not gonna spend my paddock, like my own money for anything, so I'm just gonna wait for your inducements.
Okay. Well, I got 500k.
You got 3 journeymen, Jesus! The state of your team.
Rough game. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get both Deep Root and also the Master Chef, right?
Well, I'm thinking that Master Chef, Deep Root, and Puggy.
Oh, who's Puggy?
But I've got 150k still. So if I don't take the Master Chef, I could take Bertha, which would give me another Strength 5 player.
I feel like that would save you a lot of headache.
I think so too. Now, it's an ogre with dodge, which is dumb. What?
I love the concept though.
And break tackle. Well,
Which is gonna be so helpful against me. Break tackle.
But Willow could be better. And that still leaves...
I know basically none of the star players really, because I barely get into a situation where someone uses them.
And of course, I still have 50k, so...
I feel like Bloodweiser Babes would be good.
Well...
You're gonna knock a lot of your own guys out.
Yes. Oh, I was going too slow. And I lost the 50k.
There are worse things out there. I think you got the important part down.
Well, we'll see.
I'm gonna have a look at Willow. I never seen that guy.
Oh, she's okay. Just, she's not fantastic.
Fantastic.
I took one of your rerolls.
Oh, that's fine. I'm still late, waiting on the game to start.
Yeah.
I'm suspecting a little bit of lag will be involved in this.
We are what, 5,000 miles away?
There's that, and then there's also the fact that I really like to keep the cutscenes on. I noticed in your gameplay that you really don't.
Yes, I've got mine turned off.
I just like them for flair.
I like them a lot. It's just that I had people that were watching on Twitch go, "Oh, this is taking so long."
Oathmaster says, "Don't murder those halflings too badly." I have a feeling that I'm not gonna roll enough powers, so I think they're gonna be fine.
You got one spare?
I do. Because I bought my second Pestigor, in the time it took me to pick him up, I didn't lose any players, so I had one rather spare. I think I want you instead of... Although, no. I don't really care for you, so you can go on Fritz duty.
And Nurgle's Rot does not affect my halfling, so no freebies for you.
to be fair, I didn't get any freebies so far anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I really care too much about it.
No, but it's always nice when you get one. That's why I like playing the undead in a league.
Okay, let me think about this. I think I need them there.
Though I hear the new vampire rules are going to basically give a version of Nurgle's Rot to the vampires, which is basically that they make a thrall.
They really need that though, because they're running
Yes.
through their own players so quickly.
Very quickly.
Okay, let's see, what do you have? Strength 4, Movement 5, AG 3, and Thick Skull. You mainly just want to lose them. Okay. I think that's fine.
Okay. Well, who do we want to take out? So what takes us so long? Okay. You have block. I have block.
Oh, this is... I did not expect that. I'll happily take it though. Okay, what do I want to do with you? I think he can do this. Maybe I need you over there.
Who do we have online? We got a whole bunch of people. Hey, Rumpke.
Okay, I'm at my normal amount of rerolls. That's good. Okay, let's see. Oh, Oathmaster typed a lot.
Rumpke's in both.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just believe so. Oh, you don't want me to kill Oathmaster? But that's like the fun part. This game is pretty fun. I love it, Cinnamon. Remember, you have the beast to stop the halflings. Disturbing presence, ghost appearance everywhere. Yeah, I do remember that. And the best part is just that the disturbing presence even works when, like, this guy is knocked down, but the disturbing presence still works. So I'm not too worried about that factor.
Yeah, disturbing presence already helps you out once.
Absolutely. Persistent elf, no comment wrong game, unlike we did that one. Yes, Cinnamon, play with me. But I don't think there's crossplay between the console versions and the PC version. So get your PC first. There has been disturbance in the presence. There is crossplay. See, when my friend Fonzie got the game, I'm pretty sure that it was a problem that we couldn't play together. Already going for it, huh?
Twice even. First one.
Well, Oathmaster, I will not kill you. Because you're already off the pitch. Okay, first things first.
Oathmaster, you're fired. Fired.
I want you to stand up. Let's see, if I put you there. That's a wonder. I will... Will I? I don't think that's a great idea. But we do have options. Let's see. If I do this and this. Oh yeah, okay. Perfect. I mean, if it works, it would be hella funny. Fuck it, let's try.
You did it.
I did it! Fritz is in the mix. Dude, I like Fritz, he tries so hard. He gets so far. And it even matters sometimes.
Well, I made a mistake or
Made a mistake.
over against him.
Okay. Two ideas.
He did roll a 6 for not stupid. Nuffle has definitely. Oh, do not use.
Okay, let's put cancel culture cultist down there. Okay.
Where do you go?
This isn't ideal. Do it. I think I'll still do it. I'm just gonna keep you there. That's actually fine for me. If Johnny needs, like, it would have been really funny if you made the Johnny halfling do really stupid plays all the time just to keep him character. Oh my god. I really need to chill with the automod.
Nothing.
Rest in peace, Chester, absolutely. Oh, hello.
Oh yeah, it's stupid tentacles.
Of course it does, that's why I wanted him in there.
Do something else instead. That'll work.
Ooh, that's a really cool attack animation.
Yeah, you should turn that back on.
He's basically doing a flying kick out of Matrix. It's really cool. Wonderful.
You want to pick? Try that again. There we go.
I said it before and I say it again, my Rodders are doing exceptionally well this season. Like, I've never had Rodders this resilient.
See if I can lose another guy.
Probably.
Roll him over. Face down. I had to roll a 9. I did it.
He does it.
But I probably would have been better off staying there. Oh well. Your turn.
I mean, what's the life with a little bit of fun like that, right?
Well, there's that.
Do I want to do that? Actually, a very good question. Yeah, I definitely need to keep muscle time back there. Oh, fuck it, just for, you know, closing in.
Ron, did you say the music was off? What's going on with that?
And I'm gonna keep you back there. I'm gonna keep you down.
That's the reason why the music keeps going up and down is because I'm actually playing it off of YouTube. What was that? Kapow? Oh,
Hell yeah!
wish I would have had that inducement now.
Right? Yeah, where do I want you? I think I need you up there. Cancel culture cultist can go in your place. As for you, I'm not really sure what you should do. I think I'm just gonna keep you there.
What you gonna do now?
I'm just thinking what to do with the intestinal fortitude later. He was supposed to be on Fritz duty, and now he's like on the other side of the pitch.
Okay,
Well, it's the big show.
I don't care if he takes root.
Oh, perfect. Oh, now he's got a belly ache.
Come on, Glad. Do your job.
For once.
Nope.
Love you, Glad.
Let's see. I'd like to go one more, please. Thank you.
See, already way better dice for you this time.
That is true.
It's gonna be a good game. I can feel it.
Oh, you're about left over. And I'm kicked out. Oh, well. No. That was my 2 extra guys already. Is that 1 per turn now? No. Almost 1
No,
per turn.
almost. There once was a time where that did not happen.
No.
Okay, what do I want to do with you, Fritz? I just want to stand you there.
There you go.
Oh, this is an interesting idea. Should I do it? Okay, I have 3 places I could put him for good use. I think this is the best one.
Sidestep, so nice.
Sidestep is a fun skill to use. Sometimes its usefulness is limited though.
Yeah, having the on the sideline sidestep is awesome.
Okay, let's think about this.
Especially if you got a frenzy coupled up with it.
Okay, I'll take that.
Oh, you can push me. Oh, you can't push me. Man. What I'd like to do and what I'm going to do are 2 different things.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Is that already the part you were referring to?
No. Unfortunately, it's get away from Mr. Testicles here. I mean, tentacles. Tentacles.
He's both, okay? He has had very prominent magazine appearances.
Twice now. Nice.
I tell you, even in the last game where Johnny tried to target Fritz with his claw piece, he just got foul appearance twice in a row, and now he got tentacles twice in a row. Fritz is making great plays. Whoa, what a pass!
3 1s in a row. I mean, that's BS. Nuffle, you suck balls.
I'll happily take it, dude.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather win by skill than...
I am winning by skill, dude. What are you talking about?
You know, I'm just saying. And I knew I shouldn't have done it as soon as I clicked because of the disturbing presence.
Mm-hmm.
But I did.
Ooh.
There you go. That helped.
It did.
That really actually helped. Okay, so. ball. I will follow. Don't catch the ball.
Ooh, nice.
Knocked out Dennis. Or is that Denise?
No, it's Dennis Aiden. The first, I think. I always just call him Aiden. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I like the situation, actually. It's not the ideal one for me, but I still like it. It's gonna make for interesting television.
There we go. Back there. I will stay. Yes. Stay. Okay, Glad. Do your job.
Again.
Good job. If I don't get out of town, you're going to whack me, but I'm not getting out of town. Jesus.
I feel like the ref might hate you.
You think? You think? He's
No,
like,
you
oh,
know,
you
just
wasted
a
your money instead of
just a
buying
hint.
bride. Oh, fine.
There we
I
go.
agree, you were robbed. I was robbed. Oh, that's better.
Okay, let's think about this. What's
You rolled a 6 for every really stupid.
I tell you, Fritz is the smartest fella around.
I guess. Annoying.
People really underestimate him, you know, just because he's a beast of Nurgle. But actually, he's holding really good presentations at colleges.
Yeah.
Now, granted, those are about fungi, but still.
Yeah, I didn't like the Forge World beast. I mean, I got it, but I ended up converting an actual beast to Nurgle to fit on a 32mm base. It didn't take too much sculpting to get that done. Oh, hi there. Not what I expected.
What did you not expect?
Him to come up there.
Why wouldn't he come up there? I can just set the Mighty Manflu to take care of Festolf. And I still have the telephone project. He can go. Actually, the telephone project might be my favorite name. Because only like 3 people will get the reference without me explaining it. Alright, muscle time. Go here. Oh, Bloods with a Treeman. That's interesting. It did fuck all, but it was interesting.
Bring a helper over. Oh, I forgot I had Dauntless.
Whoops.
Oh, is Foul Impaired's a big deal this time?
It was a big deal last game as well.
Oh, loner. I had,
Okay, so we both had a loner roll. That's good.
Hey, thanks for following. Oh. Tentacles. You
Fritz, you absolute beast of Nurgle. See what I did there? Pick one.
Pick
okay.
one. I should have done that first. That was more of a...
You should have, yes. You absolutely should have.
Who knocked himself out? Oh, that's a loner. I might have to buy him. Hey, there's my really stupid roll.
Yeah,
I
like
think I'm going to call this one now as a 0-1 loss. You have got it. You are a very
opinionated
defensive.
Man.
Yeah, well, I was going to say defensive player.
That's basically my strategy for the first half.
It's probably smart.
You know what? I tend to agree.
And the disturbing presences have definitely put a hamstring on this team.
As you would expect it to.
Well, yeah. Speedy. Oh.
There it is.
Thank the Lord.
You're Klutz Cassidy.
Is Molt on?
I'm just gonna, you know,
Fouling here.
come over here. No particular reason.
Prevent me from getting the ball.
No, dude, it's fine. Okay, where to put you?
Good job.
Thank you. You know what? Why not?
Well, I could think of a couple reasons why not, but...
I can't. Not one.
Well, if you would have fallen and didn't get back up...
I didn't plan on scoring the first half.
Yeah, I didn't plan on you scoring the first half either.
Well...
Oh...
One of us planned wrong.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe
Like
both of
us
us.
did.
I'll take the stun on Blood Orange. Let's see, what's the movement allowance on Halflings?
5.
Oh, cool. This is gonna be a slug race. But my Rodder's actually stronger, so you would have to take rats.
I should have done that. Oh well, I could have made it too. Fine. Well, might as well try. There's another failed loner. Fuck you, Nuffle.
Mentos, the fresh maker. This stream is not sponsored by Mentos. I didn't plan on scoring with a rod either. This is interesting. Okay, what else do I want to do? I still have muscle time.
Do you though?
I do have muscle time. And I think this is a smart way to use them. Boom!
Poor Johnny's down.
This is kind of symbolic for the last game, I feel. Points for muscle time, yay! And then I'm gonna put him here. No particular reason.
Because Schweinehund's gas.
Sure, whatever you said.
Oh. Fine. Making it hard on me. Not like porn hard or anything, just difficult.
Yeah, sure. So I feel like a little bit of payback is in order. You know?
You can try.
Absolutely.
I would love to get you ejected.
I would just laugh if I didn't get ejected.
You didn't.
I feel like Billy Bellyache can move up a bit.
Yeah, you might as well.
You might as well.
Okay. Stand up.
And I got a bellyache. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
6+. 3 disturbing presences.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Enjoy Glad. Is that what you gotta do? Poor Glad. He deserved better than this. Boom!
Of course.
And that's the last reroll done.
And a loner. I failed every single loner.
Turnover.
Yep.
And in order to not fuck up anything, I'm just gonna score.
Yeah, that's what she said.
And I got a bellyache. Boom, boom, bum. Hi, I'm also here the second. What a rotter. It sounded like an insult. It absolutely wasn't.
I got 5 guys. Yeah.
You got one shot.
Still gonna lose by 1 at minimum.
I mean, you're kind of... You wouldn't be down 5 guys if you didn't fall this much.
Didn't come back. All my knockouts failed. Wait a minute. Yeah, all my knockouts failed.
Well,
every one of them.
Put up whatever defense you have.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Whatever. Where's my mind? Okay. Let's see. Aiden is back. That's cool.
Yeah, all your guys are back.
Everyone is here. Da, 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 da. Actually, why risk it? I'm just gonna put you behind Fritz and see what I can do with you from there. This is all cool, and then not quite healthy Bob can switch places with Orange Cassidy. Where's Muscle Time? Muscle Time is outside. What are you doing there, dude? Get back in there. Let's see, who do I not want? I can switch out Intestinal Fortitude. Cool. So considering the lineup, it's basically game over. It's never game over in Blood Bowl. Unless the game's over. Where's that? Oh, that might go out of bounds. It might not. Hard to say. Might be a very good kick. That would actually be cool because both kickoffs were pretty good.
Perfect kick.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna send you down there. I'm not gonna pick up the ball this turn. But to be honest, I have time. Of course I want to follow up. Why would that ever be a question? Okay, have that sorted.
That was kind of a strange positional there.
What do you mean?
Just surprised that your Billy Bellyache didn't step up in front of Scythe to kind of hold both of them.
Why would he? The halflings are slow. By the time you get down there, I'm already like in Tahiti.
Probably. I'm not worried about going down there though.
I wouldn't be either.
Do not use.
Kill them all. I have no rerolls this half, so I'm gonna play it a bit more on the safe side. I already scored in the half that where I didn't plan to score. So I feel like it's all good.
Of course. Tell the other loner.
Oh, there's the blitz gone. Cancel culture, sadly standing strong as always.
No, I actually stood up.
Yep.
Yeah, Nuffle just doesn't like me, so screw it. At least I get my pick of teams next time.
No, the season isn't over yet. You can come back.
Absolutely not.
Not with that attitude.
No, there is absolutely zero chance.
Yeah, like I said, not with that attitude.
There's no attitude. There's zero chance because everyone I play next is tier 1 teams. There's no in the Blood Bowl 2. There's no balance for the tier.
I mean, I get your point, but don't place too much importance on tiers.
Well, you kind of have to. There's no way to come back.
Not. There's always hope.
There is zero hope.
What are you talking about?
You can't lose half your team to death and injuries.
Crazier things have happened, dude. It's alright.
No, there's zero chance. It's not like Malt's team who's moving up.
I knew the block could come in handy.
You think?
Absolutely. Okay, 2 things left. First thing, I can get the camera to chill out. And then second thing, just for malice.
No, it's tactically sound.
Mm-hmm.
Your tactics and play is not the issue. It's my stupid dice.
I would say that my tactics and playstyle doesn't help your bad dice luck.
Yeah, and then didn't stand up. You know, he stood up.
Oh, no tree blitz this time around. Just a rudder push. Oh, fine. That's fine. I understand the priorities now. Re-rolling the push. Really out for blood now.
I mean, that's the only thing I could do is try to get a couple of star player points. I mean, without a team treatment, I got 2 halflings and 2 stars and a treatment.
Ah, there are worse things. I'll let you know once I think of some.
Yeah. Oh, what was that? I was looking down. I'll stand for it.
Okay.
Are you still there?
I'm still here, yeah. I'm just thinking.
There's no thinking. You just got to run straight.
Of course, there's thinking. I'm already planning what I'm doing next turn.
I suppose.
Okay, I'm gonna keep you there. I'm gonna keep you there,
I think
actually.
You're spending too much time on those treatment, which I appreciate. I would send my whole team after the 2 halflings.
No, I definitely will keep everyone around that tree man as long as my Pestigore is still there. And the 2 halflings down there, they don't bother me. That star player on its own also doesn't bother me. By the time I'm up there, I have a bunch of Nurgle warriors to cage up. So I'm just thinking of the order of doing things. I can definitely knock both of your tree men down once they stand up.
If they stand up.
Once they stand up. Next turn sometime. Do it for the fans, come on. Oh.
You son of a... There you go.
Maybe attempt that 6+ dice touch again.
You got block.
I do. I very much appreciate the free punch, though.
That's the other reason why this team can't come back. I'm not getting any star player points.
Yes, not with an attitude like that. I told you before. It's all in the attitude.
It's not in the attitude. Oh. It's like,
Okay, since that tree rooted, I'm now free to move everyone away from him and just ignore him for the rest of the drive. Fritz is doing so good today. Okay, let's think about this. I think I want you there. Then I'm putting you... Do I want you there? Yes. And then I'm put not quite healthy Bob here. Just, you know, a little bit in the way. And then... Still have a blitz. Does it help me? Oh, no, not quite. But, you know, I haven't risked anything yet. That's fine. And then after that, I'm gonna risk something more. Hell yeah! Look at the Nurgle dodge.
You're agility 3 on that one. You're fine.
Yeah, just Nurgle is not a dodgy team at all. Generally.
Your turn.
Thank you.
I only got three guys that can do anything.
Ooh, choices, options. I feel like I can ignore Strong Branch for now. So let's keep the man flu coming.
Hey,
And they don't stop coming.
Yep, Stumpy. Yeah, I'm not worried about that one.
Yeah. No need to worry at all. Gonna put you in position for next turn. Yeah, and with the rest, gonna be honest, he didn't invite me to his birthday party, what can I say? Now, Death Turret can go up there. Just, you know, in case you're trying something funny. Not sure what that would be, but I'm sure you could think of something. You're a creative person. Perfect. Yeah, telephone project. What am I gonna do with you? I'm gonna pull you down.
Well, nothing. My dice just suck.
They're better than last game, though. That means something.
No. course, reroll to a 1. Now that would have been a pass on the halfling upgrades,
Mm-hmm.
but since Blood Bowl 2 refuses to upgrade to the new rules, it's a fail.
Ah, interesting.
There you go. Really?
Yeah, he doesn't have
Only
block.
armor or 6. I would have taken it.
I wouldn't.
I guess. That would have left me 3 guys.
Risking something at this stage of the game is just plain stupid.
I don't agree with that. There's no risk.
Of course there's risk. What are you talking about?
Because you got 2 turns after this. I would have, there's a risk.
Okay, nothing else. I'm gonna run it in now. I thought about stalling for a bit, but then I was like, that's just mean at this point.
It's just not smart. You could go for a 3rd touchdown. If you get the kickoff result, you have a potential for another touchdown. You can 2-turn touchdown, can't you?
I already got 1 more touchdown than I expected. It's fine. Oh, the tree doesn't get up.
No, that's what I'm saying. Not a single one of my knockouts got up. Did you not notice that?
I thought you were referring to the last time none of your...
Exactly.
You know, there were multiple times where none of your people got up.
Yeah, you can see where my frustration gets.
Yeah.
So
I understand it, I just don't agree with it.
So it's just frustrating. Because I'm basically sitting here watching you play the game because of my dice. And that's how the last game was. So, I mean, there's absolutely nothing I can do.
At the very least, you get some entertainment out of it.
No, I'm just frustrated. So, that was kind of a... What are you doing? You know I'm not going to stay there, right?
I do. But if you put your trees anywhere else, they're also not very harmful to me, and I can just move my guys around.
I'm pretty happy with there. Of course, got one of mine.
And the tree man as well.
Screw this game.
Come on, I want to see one halfling pass that worked.
Can't even pick up the damn ball.
Maybe you can, you use the last reroll. There you are.
So stupid.
Also, you didn't fall down. That's a plus, isn't it? See? Everything's coming up Millhouse. Moving deep root back. Wouldn't expected that. Okay, let's see it.
And I missed. I had a 30% chance of knocking down one of your guys.
I love it when there's like a row of people and everyone tries to catch the ball. That's half of why I did it, honestly. Oh, the blitz worked. Sidestep.
If you would have picked that up, you had a chance to.
I'm still picking it
go
up.
for
Maybe not. Well, my intention was to still pick it up, just not with the rotter.
Yes.
Oh!
Knock at your hand.
Okay. He's putting those educated feet to good use. And then Tentacle happened.
Poor tentacles held me.
Fritz, you goddamn monster, I love you. Tell you, dude, that Beast of Nurgle is the best goddamn Beast of Nurgle there is.
Well, I tell you, it was a good game, but you're a good player, and we'll leave it at that.
I very much take the compliment. I know that I came across as a dick today, but...
No, that's not... It's not that at all. It really was 100% frustration on my dice. Not yours. You played exactly how you should have. Except for, I would have been
I
more
took
aggressive.
a couple of... In the first half, I shouldn't have done that first red block, red dice. You understand what I want to say.
I mean, second half, I would have played more aggressive since I only had 5 guys. But I kind of see your point. I as soon as you got to now turn 16 foul. Come on. Now in league, you probably should.
That's my point. It didn't matter anymore. Anyway.
Yeah, but if it did, okay. Well, I actually have a chance of doing something.
I want to see you do something, dude. End it on a high note. Come on.
Probably should hit the Pestigor.
Now, to be fair, if you weren't in the league right now, I wouldn't have done it.
Really? That's when you should do it.
No, in a league, turn 16 falling is valid. In like a game where it doesn't matter what happens after the game, then it's just a dick move. That's my philosophy, at least. But in a league, I'm not feeling bad about it.
We were arguing that on Instagram, if it's ever a dick move. And anything that's in the rules is not a dick move, So...
I do agree with that. I actually do agree with it.
It's in the rules. Fouling, it's not Cuddle Bowl. It is Blood Bowl.
They should absolutely do a DLC called Cuddle Bowl, though. I would love to see what happens there. Hey, look! Mort leveled up.
Yeah.
And Fritz, also. Oh, Fritz actually deserves MVP. He was doing all the plays.
27 ones, 19 sixes. 35, 31.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. Holy shit, I have not heard that saying in a long time. I picked it up from Northern Lion, but apparently it comes from The Simpsons, which I have never watched in English, at least.
What is the term? I missed it.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Oh, yeah, I don't use that one. That's... Oh, loners, 100% failure.
That's actually...
That's what it says on here.
Yep. I think I failed with Loner too, though, so...
Take root. It says I failed twice, but we both know that's not true.
Yeah.
We can go back to the video, and there was 4 times.
There are points for Blood Orange Cassidy, Muscle Time, and the Mighty Man Flu. I'm happy with this. Hi, I'm also here. The second got points again, because he scored, and Fritz got the MVP. I'm very happy with this. Validation, yes. Next week I'm playing Glad. So the reason why I was worried for this match was basically the 3 trees might knock something important out I need later. That didn't happen, thankfully, so I think I'm good against Glad.
I would have ignored the treeming, since if you make them move, 50% of the time they fail. So
Yeah, see, I thought about that, but then I
And they
also thought
already
about the
moved.
fact that your halflings can run through my line. There's not a lot I can do about it without tackle. So I wanted to literally take the... Basically, I wanted to pile as many dice rolls on you as possible by, one, having you stand up your treatment constantly, and then two, throwing against my disturbing presence. So I basically disabled your main...
You notice that I stopped doing that after I didn't mean to do that the first time I did it, but that's why I moved the star player at the end and tried to toss my halfling with the ball to hurt one of your guys.
Mm.
I'm like, well,
I did understand the intention. I was just very confident it would not work.
Yeah. But you know, they say Nurgle's a tier 2 team, but it can be tough in a league. So 2 more games, your Nurgle team should be very tight. You know,
I think it's already pretty good, to be fair.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good now, but I mean tight, because once you get one guy with either tackle or strip ball, probably a Pestigore, I'm assuming.
I'm leveling one of them up right now, actually. Let's see what I get.
And by having a dedicated ball chaser, especially the one that when he blitzes is strength 4, you know, that's going to take out half the agility teams if you take either tackle or strip ball. I would take tackle because it's useful all the time. Strip ball is only...
I was thinking about tackle anyway because there are a bunch of agile teams in the league, and I haven't faced any of them aside from Kislev. The other thing I was thinking about, though, was Claw.
Well, Claw is awesome. You know, that would be your Bashy Pestigore. You know, make one Pestigore Bashy and one that's, you know, after the agility team, because agility teams, they have low armor anyway. But if you want to go after, you know, some of the high armor teams, yeah, Claw just, you know.
Since my next match is against Lizardmen, I think I should take the Claw earlier. Just to help out with all of those Armor 9 players.
You're right. But if you take out all of his skinks, he can't pick up the ball.
Yeah, I see that, but I also don't want to lose players in that game.
and you'll probably be doing 3 die on.
Also, I think I'm playing Ogres pretty soon as well.
Same thing there, because once you take out all his Snotlings, he can't pick up the ball.
Yeah, he has significantly more Snotlings than an average Lizardman team does.
But you know. So, anyway, great game. I've got to head off to the Real World League.
Yes, good luck with that.
Today.
I hope the dice will bless you there more than they did today.
I hope so. You have a great day.
Enjoy it, dude.
And
see you in the finals.
Yeah, right. Remember that if Blood Bowl was easy, it would be called Your Mom.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye.
So yeah, according to what he said, I'm really just torn between tackle and claw. And I'm not quite sure which route to take now. You won't need tackle ever in the next few matches. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. The tackle will come in handy after, like... I forgot the week exactly, but I definitely have like one part in there where I have to go up against a bunch of elves after another. Also, I kind of want the tackle to be spread amongst the rotters, more so than the actual Pestigore, because the Pestigores, in my understanding, are more my blitzers. At least one of them, I want to be a dedicated blitzer. So I really think with the Ogre match and the Lizardman match coming up, I really should go for the Claw. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm keeping the tackle in mind for whenever the... like, Hayam also here only needs 3 more points to level up. He is a perfect piece for tackle. I don't know how long he will last after that, because he's definitely gonna get targeted, and he's still a rotter, but he's an amazing rotter, dude. He's making miles. Muscle Time only needs 1 point. I might attempt, like, a last turn pass with him. I could have done it last time, but he was standing. Like, both of them were down for the last turn. That was kind of unfortunate there. Other people that might level up, Fritz only needs 1 more point. I don't see him passing, but he only needs to injure 1 guy, and I can definitely see that happen. Maybe not in the next game, but the game after maybe. The Telephone Project and Death to Red need 4 points apiece, so either they need to hurt 2 players, or I just score with 1 of them and hurt 1. Either way, I think I definitely need to favor the Telephone Project and Death to Red a bit more, since it seems like Aiden and the Mighty Man Flu just get in on the action a bit more. The other Rotters don't really do much at all. I don't intend on using Intestinal Fortitude for anything important, for obvious reasons. But, yeah, I'm thinking of taking Tackle on High. I'm also here the second. Also thinking on Tackle on at least 1 other player, whoever that might be. We will see how this will go. And then also I might buy another reroll between today and the next game. I'm not sure I'm gonna do this right now though. But I'm definitely thinking about the team reroll. I did save up for it after all. Yeah, definitely another reroll. I'd honestly say take Mighty Blow first. Mighty Blow is a skill that I definitely want on the Mighty Man Flu. Like the Nurgle Warriors in general. I was even thinking of going Mighty Blow first before Tackle, but Tackle is too important. So for the Nurgle Warriors, definitely considering Mighty Blow next chance I get. And then this Pastigo will definitely get Mighty Blow. And then the other one can get Tackle or can get, you know, something more defensive against Agi teams. Which I'm countering anyway, so I don't have to over-prioritize it, you know. But yeah, Muscle Time can get Tackle and Strip Ball maybe. And then on Blood Orange Cassidy I can get Claw and Mighty Blow. I think that sounds nice in my head. Guard on the Warriors and Stamp Film. I already have 2 guard pieces. And since I have 4 Warriors, I could go Telephone Project Guard and Death to Red Mighty Blow, or Block. And then get the Block on the other one on the second level up if that happens. So far it looks like the Mighty Man Flu might be the next one to level up. We will see. If Fritz levels up, I have no plans what to give him. Since he basically only has access to strength, if I don't roll doubles on him, like, if I get the chance, I would absolutely love to increase his strength by 1. That's just, with Tentacles in mind, that just seems like the best thing to do. He already has Mighty Blow. I don't think that multi-block is a good idea. Yeah, on Fritz, I'm out of ideas, honestly. He's gotta get something. Basically, only depends on whether or not he gets doubles. Let me just check in on Glad really quick. Where is he? Oh, Minnesota's got a level up. They really needed that. Where is he? There. He got his Croxigore, which I'm kind of scared of. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Skinks and 6 Saurus. 2 of which have block. So that's not too different from the lizard, from the tree man. So I can literally consider these 2 as slightly less awful treemen, because they have more movement and stuff like that. Which basically means that I'm gonna put my 2 block warriors to basically take care of those, to kind of cancel each other out. That makes them just a bit less dangerous. Might also make my Nurgle warriors a bit less dangerous. But I just feel like otherwise I might be at a bad end because of the armor value, right? And then I can't ignore this level 3 skink right here. He's gonna be a problem. The level 2 skink as well. Both of them with sidestep now. Now, like I said earlier today, sidestep can be handy. Don't see it being necessary all the time. If you knock a player down, you knock him down. The jump up. Yeah, this guy is gonna be a problem. And yeah, the Croxigore, just because he also has tentacles. So he's not tentacles, sorry, prehensile tail. He's basically the exact counter to Fritz. Only a bit harder to knock down. Basically, Fritz can hold him in place and he can prevent me from dodging, which I'm not gonna attempt to do. And he has 3 rerolls, so with his team value in mind, I think I'm gonna get the reroll. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. $112.90, $112.20, $112.90. Maybe it needs a bit to update, but yeah, we have the exact same team value. That's gonna be cool. Well, you got Claw though. Okay. Wait, let me read everything from Rumkey because I was really in thought there. Honestly, go guard on the war, stand firm. Stand firm is an interesting idea. In my experience, I tend to not get a good use out of it. So I think I will not take stand firm. I was giving a claw plump on one beastman. Maybe grab or stand firm. Grab, stand firm, even break tackle. There you go, claw. So with that, you can easily blitz him with 2 assists and get good chance of harming that Crocs. Absolutely intend on doing that. The only thing I'm worried about is that Glad, because I'm assuming that he knows what he's doing. The only thing that I'm afraid of is that he might put a lot of Sauruses around the Crocs, so that if I blitz into it with my claw piece, he can just knock it out. But we will see with that. I'm very much interested on hearing his thoughts on the next analysis. Anyway, this has been my stream and my game. It has been a glorious victory. My 3rd in a row. It almost seems like that first loss doesn't even matter. And frankly, why would it? I said even, almost cocky, I said before the game that I wasn't intent on winning the first one. I maybe could have, now thinking about it. But yeah, Kislev is hard to block in, so I think that's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I won 2-0, my first 2-0 victory. So far, all my victories have been nil. I think I'm doing well, and I'm very interested in seeing if I get back into the top 5 in the power rankings again. Depends on if the other teams are playing me or not. The only thing that I regret about this match, really, is that he fouled so much and got so many people sent off that I couldn't punch afterwards, that I'm pretty sure I missed out on points from that. But I fouled as well, and I think the last turn foul kind of makes up for that. And I'm not blaming him for it, he had to do something. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you all for watching either the stream or the VOD, and I hope you have a very nice day. I'll see you next week or even tomorrow. Yeah, I could stream tomorrow actually, because I still have this fucking horror game to finish that I, for some reason, can't keep the stream on, and I really want to get it out of the way. So, you know what I'm gonna say? It's see you tomorrow for The Last Door Season 2. Finally.